Hello, good day, guys. My name is Oluyemi Oni. Welcome to my YouTube channel. On this channel, we will deal with graphic designs and the latest graphic design and the techniques that you can use in designing a good graphics. Now, for today, this session, we'll be looking at designing a good church flyer. And like you can see on your screen, this is going to be our final result. I'll be walking you through step by step how to achieve this in a very fast way and easier way to get it. So just follow me to the end of this video. Don't skip any of this video. Make sure you watch it to the very end, and later on when you want to practice me, just pause and practice what you want to do. So I welcome you guys. If you're new to this channel, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up, and let me know if they have any question. Just give me on the comment box. Just put it on the comment box so that I can answer your question. Right now I'll be using some material to achieve this. So we need this blue background. I'll drop the link on the description box, so just check on the link from there where you can get this background. Now we need this bulb. Number 2 is this bulb. Number 3 is this logo. This is a CSC logo. And number 4 is date. This icon as a date, where we'll be needing that. Now these are blue light, we'll be needing that. And this is a stage light, we'll be needing this stage light. Then we'll need what? The location icon. We need location icon and Pastor David himself. This is one of my pastor. So I'll be doing this together. Now let's go. I will pressing Ctrl N now to start a new page. Just click OK. Now what do we need to do first? Then let's just change this paper orientation. Let's change the paper orientation to landscape so that we can have a full page. Now let's start. So walking straight to your toolbar and double click on the rectangle box so that you can fill your page. Now once you double click on the rectangle box, you fill it as fill your page. Then let's walk straight, because this is the size of what we'll be using. Let's make our design a square size so that we can have a better view of the design. So what are we going to be doing now? Just click on the rectangle box, press the Ctrl key on your keyboard, then just have this. It's as simple as that. Then press the letter P on your keyboard to place this at the center, so you have a justified center box. So what we want to do, the first thing is that we will go and import all the material that we want to use. Just press Ctrl I on your keyboard. We'll be importing some of these items. Now we have it here. Just press Ctrl A to select everything and click import. Now we'll be dropping in one after the other. One, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we have 8 items to use on this design. So just follow me through. Let's go ahead and use them one after the other. Now the first thing to do is that, okay, as we have this background, okay, let's keep this background like, okay, let's just have any color, like color blue. Let's just give it color blue, and you come here. Then this is our rectangle. Just extend this rectangle, because we're dealing with that first. Extend this rectangle, and right click power clip inside and drop it inside this box. Then we can go ahead and just click edit, just to edit the content. Now let's just edit the content. Clicking this, then we'll place it here. Then we're going to do something. We are going to add transparency to fade the background a little bit. We want to blend it to the background. We have a background color blue, and we have this our imported background. So we want to fade it using the transparency tool. Just fade it a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Now after doing that, let's just click OK here to show that you are done with the tool. Now we want to extend these our stage light. So we're gonna make this stage light a little bit big. Let's make the stage light a little bit big. Okay, I think this is fine. Make it a little bit big right here. This is good. Now we're going to transparent this as well. We want to blend it to the background. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Okay, let's first do something. Now go to the transparency tool, then go to normal. On the property bar, go to normal and press screen. So you could see that is a little bit blended to the background. Now still holding that transparency tool, we want to blend it a little bit. Now we're blending it a little bit. Okay, fine. So blending it a little bit now, we couldn't see the mic again, although the mic is still there, it's still showing faintly, but this is what we want to achieve. Okay, fine. By the time we put our text now, we may not see the mic again, and is even a design if we still have it there. Okay, fine. Now that we have our background, our stage light, right click and click the power clip inside. Just click the object, the rectangle that we have at the background. Then we can go inside and edit this. But if we don't want, if you like it this way, we just leave it. Hope you are following, guys. Now, what are we going to do? Okay, let's just go in. Let's just go in straight and edit this a little bit. You may not be able to see this clearly because we've added an effect to it that we'll call screen. Okay, let's leave it at that. Okay, now let's move on. Now, since we have our background, there's one more thing we need to do. We need to create a rectangle here. Then give it this rectangle, give it color white. Give this rectangle color white. Then go to your shape tool. Then convert this to curve by pressing Ctrl key on your keyboard, or you just right click and click convert to curve. So you'll be using convert to curve. Now convert it to curve, we want to just edit this a little bit. Okay, move this down, move that one downward, then move this upward. We just want to have a wave of this. We want it to look like a wave. Now clicking on this, now go to your property bar and click convert to curve, then delete, and this is what we want to have. Then let's just edit this a little bit, move this downward. Okay, move it up a little bit, then let's have it like this. I think this is fine. Now for us to blend this to the background, where we're going to quickly do something, we are going to convert this object to bitmap so that it can blend with the background very well. So go to bitmaps, convert to bitmaps, then just click OK. Then under the bitmaps, we are going to see effect. Just go to blur, Gaussian blur, click Gaussian blur. Then you can edit these. You can move this radial, but from the preview, I love what I'm seeing. So you can just click OK. Now we blended the background successfully well. Now this is another object, and this is another object. You can see that everything is moving together. So what we want to do is that I want to clip inside these as well, so that it will be on the same page. It will be within the same box. You can see. So we have everything within the same box, and nothing will be disturbing us if we want to move an object. You know, just making mistake of clicking some object that you don't want to click. So we're going to move this a little bit downward. Then I think this is fine. Let us adjust this a little bit. You can just adjust this a little bit, and if we are okay with this, they're okay, fine. So we are okay with this. There's some other things we still need to do, but let's leave it at this first. Now let's have a kind of a black rectangle here as well, and let's do what? Okay, apply color black, then let's just let us zoom this so that we can have a very quick view of it. We are zooming this and we are transparenting this. Let's just transparent this so that we'll have it this way. I think this is fine. Okay, good. Now let's go ahead. Now the first thing we need to do is that, like I can see from the sample, as you can see from the sample, let's use the church logo first. Now we'll be using some text, although I've typed some of my text down so that it will be faster for me to make use of. So I have my text here. I have all my text here from the CAC and the monthly program and stuff like that. Okay. So what we'll be doing right now is that Okay, let's first start with logo, and the logo will be here. Then it's going back to this black background that we have, so we send it forward by pressing Control Home. Okay, let's make it very small so that it can fit into what we want to use. Okay, let me zoom this so that you can clearly see what we're doing. Now, there I'm copying the name of the church, which is Christ Apostolic Church. Copying the name of the church first, Control C, then come here, Control V. Now we are applying color white to this text. We're applying color white to this text. Then what are we going to do? Just make it bold a little bit. Does it very well. Then let's copy the next line. The next line we're copying again and we're pasting. Okay, we are giving color white again. Just press the pick tool and press color white since we have color white here already. So we're pressing color white again. Then move this a little bit. I don't have a particular size, but just view it. If you're okay with it, I think it's fine. Once you are okay with the logo, once you are okay with the design, once you are okay with the shape, once you are okay with the placement, I think that is fine. So what we will be doing is just to make some alignment and make some arrangement in this, and I think this is fine. Now let me zoom this so that we can see this clearly a little bit. This is Christ Apostolic Church Okebukun Assembly Youth Fellowship. Okay, the Youth Fellowship are organizing this program. So the next thing we have to do is that we have a monthly program. So now this monthly program is another font. I think I'm going to drop this font on the description box. I'm going to drop a link to the description box so that we can get this font. This font is Balo Context. Balo Context. I love this font. So we are using that font, applying color white on it. Then what else again is a monthly program. I think it happens every last Sunday of the month. So we are applying color. We'll be doing much of color white, color white, color white, color white on this job. Okay. Now before we add some other feature, now the black, we can extend this black so that our text can show up from there. It seems the background is contrasting with the text, so we can do that. We can just adjust that a little bit. Okay, I think this is fine. Now we are going to bring down this light. We're going to bring down this light a little bit as well. Okay, so let's quickly go into edit our power clip so that we can bring down the light a little bit. Just click edit from here. Then we bring down the light. Bring down the light a little bit so I can give room for our text to show. You can see now, okay, we have our monthly program. Now the next thing is I want to type and there was, now we are still using this same font for this and there was. So let me just copy and there was light together with this so that, but the light is another font entirely, and is a common font. The light is a common font. Okay, let me just drop this. Okay, fine. Okay, we have the two selected together. So that was why, because I selected the two together, that was why it has changed the fonts to the same thing. So we're gonna apply color white. I'm gonna break this into two by pressing Ctrl K on your keyboard to separate the text. Now there was light. Now how we're going to place this, let's just place this a little bit. It's not very high font. Then we are going to slant this. Just click once again and come here and slant this a little bit. Just slant it a little bit. Okay, then we'll have it like this. Then what do we have to do to this? Let's just do something. We are going to apply two color on this object. Just come to interactive tool and just apply. So we are going to apply color blue. Just give it a light blue. So we have a light blue and white on this particular text. Now we are going to right click to give it a hairline color. So just right click on any color, which is color black. Just right click on okay, or better still, let's use color white. I'll still tell you the reason why we are using color white. So we want to increase the size. We need to increase the size of these. You can just double click here. You cannot see the style size, so from here we can give it 4 and click OK. Now this is fine. Now I want to give interactive shadow. You're going to apply shadow from your toolbar. So from the property bar, now click this flat top right, then try to bring it out a little bit, bring it out to at least to set together with the text, So what are you going to do now? You're going to give the something color black. We want to give our shadow color black, then just give it immediately color black. Okay, now what do we have? Then from here we have it is color black already. Then the you increase the depth of the shadow, make it very okay so that it will be much obvious, and it will give us the perfect um uh effect that we want. Okay, now give it a feather. Let it be faded. Give it a feather. I think this is fine. Let's reduce this then. Let's reduce this. There's no particular size in doing this. No, you just use your initiative, or I mean, you use your creativity. Okay, fine. I think that creativity word is fine. So let it be light. Now, the next thing to do is I want to have a light. But here, let's double click here. Let's give it a space. Let's give it a space because we are going to be having our bulb dropping from that angle. So light, we have our light. Now the light font, let's change the font. It's Times New Roman, the very common font. Times New Roman, you'll find this Times New Roman anywhere. So we are extending this. We are making this very large because that's the focal point of this message, of the flyer, of all the events so-called. So now click on your shape tool. Then we are going to extend this a little bit to just give a space. Just give a little bit space to this. All right, I think that is fine. There's a kind of editing we are going to do here now, because if you notice that from the sample, the design, I don't know, maybe we'll have such fonts, but I just love the font. I just love the way I edited the letter L. So now to edit the letter L to look much more like a cursive design, we are going to go to this freehand tool. Then you are going to draw something like a right angle triangle. To see that, join it again. So what are we going to do from here? Let's just give it a color white so that you see what we're doing. Now this is what we want to actually achieve. Now click on your shape tool. Then what are you going to do now? From here, just click convert to curve and delete. And that we have that. Now add a node here, then convert to curve and do what? And delete again. So our L is going to be like this. So what we want to do is that we're going to edit this so that we have the right shape. Now we're going to bring this up a little bit. And we're going to bring this down a little bit. So we have this our L like this. We have our letter L like this. Then we're going to shape this as well and shoot this out a little bit. I think this is fine. It is not too much. Okay, this is fine. All right, what are we going to do from here? Let's just move this up. Let's just move this up a little bit. Then let us right click on no line so that this will blend. Fine, I think this is okay. Okay, you will notice that this shape drawn is another part and this is another part. So what we're going to do is that let's leave it like this. Now the first thing is that let's convert this text to curve. Just right click and click convert text to curve. I'll press Ctrl key on your keyboard. Now we are going to erase these a little bit. Come to your shape tool and under your shape tool, just click eraser and let's just erase this a little bit. Okay, just erase it this way. I think it's fine. Now what we're going to do is that I'll just place our drawn object on it just that way. Then we are good to go. Now to blend this very well, we can zoom this so that we work on this part alone. Now click on the shape tool, click on the L and remove these. Just remove this. You can blend it that way. Let it be straight. Okay, I think that is fine. Okay, I think that is fine. Okay, good. So this is what we have. This is what we have. Now we are going to blend these two together. Now I want to blend this shape together. Now we're clicking our drone shape and we're clicking the light. So we click word on your property bar. So this has become a letter now. This has become just a letter. You can see that. So we have it this way. Now what we need to do right away now, we can apply our effect on this. But before we move into that, we're going to break this a little bit so that we can use our other text. Now another thing is that another thing we're going to do is that we're going to erase this part, this letter high. We're going to erase this letter high a little bit. Okay, now just pick your eraser again and just erase this a little bit. Gone. Erase this a little bit. Gone. Then just press H on your keyboard. Okay, just press Shift on your. Okay, let's reduce this size. Let's reduce the size. Come to your property bar and reduce the size. Reduce the size very well, so that we are going to do what? We will be able to just cut that particular side. Okay, we have cut that side, but if that's not okay, that's not, it looks as if it's not perfect. Now let's just draw over. You can just draw over from here. You can just draw your over from here and just press Ctrl on your keyboard so that it will be perfect over. Okay, now dropping it, place it at the center, then apply color, which is color white. Then come here, press the light color. Just press Shift on your keyboard and press the light color so that you can select the two together and click trim. Now we are done, and this is what we want. Now the next thing we have to do is as okay, let's just shift this a little bit so that we have our light that way. We have our light in between that side. So let's bring our bulb. Our bulb is around here. Okay, fine. This is our bulb. We're placing our bulb here. Let's reduce the size, and we have our bulb here. Let us zoom this now so that we have our bulb here. Then we'll quickly do what? Reduce the bulb, and this is our bulb. Okay, we are moving this front a little bit. We are moving this forward a little bit. We are moving this forward a little bit so that we are making this larger, and we are shifting this forward, and we are shifting this forward as well. Okay, and there was light. Okay, fine. Now this is okay. This is cool. This is super cool. Let's reduce this size a little bit, then just adjust it. Now we're going to do something. Just draw your rectangle. Just draw your rectangle, and make sure your rectangle is sitting on the is directly sitting on the bulb. Then just apply a color that will befit that rectangle. It could be color white, it could be ash. Okay, let's apply white and see. Let's apply white and see. You can see that I'm zooming this so that we can see this better. I'm intentionally zooming this so that we can see this better. Now just apply ash color, or you can apply white and any other color. So let's just remove this. Now right click and do what? We are going to apply transparency on this object. Go to your transparency tool and just drag it up. So drag it up. We want it to be faded. We want it to be faded to look as if it's a drop bulb, like something is coming from the top. Now I think this is fine. I think this is cool. Okay, so we just have it that way, and I think this is fine. Okay, fine. To make this look like a 3D, well, don't let us go into that because of time. Okay, good. We are almost done. Now the next thing we have to do is that okay, we just need to we'll add this effect. Adding effect and the light will be the last thing we are going to do. Now we just need to add shadow here. Let us just add the shadow the way we added the shadow before. Just click on small glow, then click black, yellow, blah, 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 black. Okay, fine. I think this is fine. And we can just move it a little bit to the side. All right, I think this is good. Okay, now the next thing to do is that I think we have our location here. Is our location? Okay, this is our calendar, which is the date. So we are going to quickly write the date now. The date is going to be here, and we have our location there too. Okay, the date is going to be here. Now we can bring these white background, white text down a little bit. Let us bring that white side down a little bit. Okay, I think this is okay, so that we can have enough space for the date and the location. Okay, for the date we'll be using 30th of April 2023. Okay, I think I have something like that here too, and we are still using the same font. We're still using the same font. So what I will be doing that, okay, let me copy everything from here. Let me just copy everything from here to this side. Okay, now copy. Then let's zoom out again. All right. Then just paste it somewhere here. Paste it somewhere here. Give it color white as usual. Now for this, I'll be using another color, something close to yellow. You're using something close to yellow, so we are going to break this, meaning that we're going to be using each character of these. So we are pressing Ctrl K to break this apart. So the first thing is this 30th. So this 30th, we still be using the same font, which is Barlow Condes. So we use this same font. So place your 30th a little bit here. Then we are going to apply color yellow and black to this. Let me zoom this out so that we can see it clearly. Okay, so let me just click the interactive field and just apply yellow, something like this. Something like this, and we apply the second color as color black. So let's bring it down like this. And I'm not okay with this yellow. Okay, you can click here. You can click here as well. Just bring to select the kind of yellow you're looking for. Okay, I think this is fair. I think this is fair. Okay, now we have our th. Just place the th beside here. There's no much ceremony on this our th. They're using this condex, value condex. Okay, there's no much. They're going to apply shadow to everything. We're going to apply shadow to everything altogether. Now we have our April. Okay, let me just select everything and apply the font so that I will not be going back and front. Okay, applied. Now we have our April. So I'll have our April here. So on this our April, there's something we are going to do. Just slant this April a little bit. Okay, fine. Then our 2023, we bring it down here. Then we are going to extend this to just come to your shape tool and just extend this like this. Okay, as fine as that. Cool. Now we have our, let's just duplicate this, which will go for our time to be 4 p.m. So just write 4 p.m. Simple as that. It should be in capital letter, 4 p.m. So fine, we're using that 4 p.m. Then we're going to prompt. So we're going to extend our prompt as well. So let's also reduce this a little bit so that our prompt will fit in properly. Then just click on the shape tool and fit in the prompt properly. Okay, fine. This is okay. This is fine. Okay. If you are enjoying this training, kindly subscribe to the our YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up so that anytime we drop something cool, you can always, yeah, YouTube will give you a notification and you can always watch it very fast. And if you have any question, let me just give me the question, drop it at the comment box below. Now, okay, we are good with that. Okay, we don't need this 4 p.m. again. Let's delete that. Now let's just quickly do something. Now we're this, where is our location? Okay, this is our location. So let's just drop this location down. We have our location. Okay, then the location is there, is here. The address is here. So, and the address is the font name is Arial, just Arial. So it will be color white. Then just extend this. You see what I'm saying the other time? Okay, we are extending this, and I think this is fine. So you can put this, you can still put this, you can still put this shape down a little bit more. Okay, I think this is fine. All right, so that we can give room for our location. So cool. Now we can reduce all this together so that it will not take much of our larger size. Okay, now we're using this Pastor David, and let's just extend this. We are getting to the very end of this. It's a very long one, but let's just follow through step by step. Okay, now we are going to fade the bottom side of the image so that it will blend together. Okay, fine. I love this. I love this. This is cool. So now what are we going to do again? We are almost done. So the next thing is that we just need to write the name of the pastor. Just come here, draw a rectangle. Then drawing the rectangle, we are going to give it a shape. Now click here, shape it. Or we want to shape it one after the other. Now just click one, shape it, then click here, shape it, then click here and shape it. So we're shaping the three sides and we are leaving one. So what are you going to do is that just apply color blue here. You're applying color blue and black, and you can go to your interactive blend and click color black. Okay, fine. And this is where we're going to write the name of the pastor, Pastor David. As simple as that. Then the name is here. There's a pastor in charge. All right, let's just place that here. And okay, Pastor David. Then we copy this, or let's cut that, and just place it here. And we'll give it color white. Give it color white, and let's zoom in so that we can see what we're doing very well. Okay, and we can move this a little bit up so that it can give space for the character. All right, so we can bring this to the center, and if we still want it if you still want to use this condense, let me see. Oh no, and it's okay, it's still fine. Okay, so we are going to reduce the space. Just click on your shape tool and just collapse this space here. Then okay, this is cool. This is cool. If you're enjoying this video, just kindly give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, I think this is fine. And if you want to still put this, we can still have it. Can still have it. So we just add this below here, very small, very small. All right. Okay. Now, what are we going to have here? We can just have mini strings, blah blah blah, at this one corner, or featuring things like that. Okay, featuring healing, featuring this and that. That's what we can have here. Okay, can we quickly do that? Okay, let's just say featuring healing, message and things like that. You understand? Okay, so we're having featuring. Okay, let's change this ones. So we can just duplicate this again. Okay, featuring message, then just drop this. Okay, healing, healing, um, songs, songs, uh, um, I can just write. There's a lot of things, and I think the message is okay. This message is wrong. Okay, so we can have it as short as this. Let's give it a space. Let's give it a space. Let's give it a space. And let's say praise. You can add praise there. Okay, fine. Okay, this is cool. So, and you can just put Jesus is Lord at the end. Now, there's one more thing we need to do. We need to add our light effect. So, we need to add our light effect. And that's the last thing we need to do to cap it out. Okay, if you have watched to this extent, I want to say big thumbs up to you. I want to give a big thumbs up to you. You have really tried to avoid to this time. Okay, home. Now what I want to do is a very simple one. Just as usual, just go to your transparency tool. Now click and go to screen. Boom. It's as fast as that and school. So that will remove the whole background and we have it. So we just start placing these one after the other anywhere you want it to put it. Then you can just put it here. You're having it there. You're having it there. You're having it here. So it will just look like a reflection of light around that place. Okay, and do the same thing here. So we are bringing this forward. We're bringing that forward. Then around this date, okay, let's extend this to push this a little bit out here. Okay, I think that is fine. You can just adjust this, adjust it using your creativity mind. So we are going to just duplicate this here under the date. Just have it here, and this is cool. This is just cool. This is just cool. This is cool. This is cool. Okay, we can have it like that. Now, one more thing we need to do, and if you notice, there's a light here under this bulb. So the light under this bulb, we don't want it to be too bright. So what we're going to do is that we reduce it and go to our effect. Go to your bitmaps and go to blur, Gaussian blur, and just click OK. I think this is fine. Let's reduce it a little bit. Let's reduce it a little bit. Okay, this is fine. So I will have it like this. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video. And from here, you can just export your job. You can export it and no line. You can have a background. So thank you very much. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you.